All right, good afternoon, hockey fans. Thank you for joining us. Blue Line Basics here, coming to you live from the Janesville Ice Arena as we've got the Janesville Bluebird JV team taking on KMMO. And joining me in the booth, operating the clock, Mr. Jim Cole. How's it going, Coach?
Excellent. How are you today?
I am doing great. Give me a little bit there. Why don't you talk for a second? I'll fix your mic up.
All right. Yeah, we're using some new technology, different technology tonight here. A little bit of a different boom mic, right?
Sounding good. There we go. All right.
All right.
So this should be kind of fun. This will be. This is the second meeting. I'm pretty sure we played KMMO earlier this season. I'd have to go
I think
back
they
and look.
have. This is the first JV game that I've been down here for. Looking forward to that. Seeing some of the kids that I've seen growing up through the JYH ranks here.
Yeah, this is the future varsity right here. So both teams heading out to center ice here. We'll get game underway here pretty quick. We'll have looks like Chance Ferrum at center, Josh Matuli wing. And who do we have over there? I'm not sure we got over there. We'll get it figured out here in a second. Falligan, I think
Mr.
it is
Falligan.
on the far side. Yes, sir.
Left wing. Carson Combs. Gavin Vogel on defense.
Send that one in deep around the back of the net, over here into the near side corner. Along the hashes, Janes will pick it up.
I'm not bringing my A game so far. I forgot to start the clock.
Well, takes us a few seconds to get it running.
Yep.
KMMO out of the zone. They'll cut across. They got a man coming up the near side with speed. Not able to get there before it passes down below the goal line, but they'll pick it up behind the Janesville net. Great pressure by Janesville as they tie it up. Now they'll reverse back up and out of their zone, cross center ice, and they'll dump it down and take a change. KMMO through center ice. Nice little hit there out at red line as they'll take it into the Janesville zone, far side. A little drop pass there, not able to get a shot on net as it comes here near side. Tried to get it back out to his point, not doing as he was out of position, and Janesville putting the pressure back on. And out to center ice it goes. Janesville trying to get a reach pass there here to the near side. Puck chips down inside the offensive zone. Janesville pick it up there. Try to get a centering pass knocked down below the goal line by KMMO as they will work it up and out. That puck will go back down below the goal line. They'll work up and out. Janesville puts on the pressure out at center ice into the Janesville zone. Centering pass wide over here to the near side. Down below the goal line over to the far side corner it goes. Janesville get a stick on it first. They'll try to work it up the far side boards. They do. Trying to get an outlet reach here on the near side. Janesville pick it up. They'll work it in. Top of the circle, near side shot wide. And around the back of the net to the far side corner it goes. That puck will slide out of the zone out here at center ice. Picked up, and they'll try to run that deep down below the goal line, near side it is. KMMO trying to bring it up and out, lost the pass. Janesville picked it up at point. Shot on net, that'll be held. And we'll get an upcoming face-off in the offensive zone for Janesville.
Nice pace to the start of this game.
It is. Janesville
Getting up
coming
and down
right
the
out,
ice,
stepping
right?
up. Yep. Whoop, far side dot.
Hey, I made up for it by forgetting to stop the clock that time.
We made up the time. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm only 3 seconds off now.
Janesville centering pass over to the far side corner it goes. Out to point, far side. Janesville steps up, shot, tipped out front, doesn't make it in. Out in the slot, backhand down. Oh, that one slid by as the goaltender was heading to the near side post. And that one will go just past on the far side out here to point. Centering pass out front, shot collected. That was a beautiful try
nice
there.
Pass. I thought that other shot was going to trickle in.
I did it. It's that slow slide of death as you're watching it go there. But that was a great pass down by Carson Combs here at the point, trying to get that one-timer.
So as a goalie dad, when you see something like that, does it make your heart flutter, no matter whose goalie it is?
It doesn't matter what team or any goalie. Yeah, you feel the pain. Centering pass out front, trying to get a shot, tipped away by the defense, kicked over here to the near side. Janesville sent it down in the corner. They'll pick up possession, try to work it back out to point. Intercepted, tried to work out by KMMO. Janesville able to hold. High in the zone it is, top of the circle near side. Picked up, driven down, tried to get a pass, picked off there in the high slot and kicked out. Cross center ice, down into the Janesville zone near side. Yeah, you get that little bit of anxiety when you see the puck slide through like that. Janesville, they'll send it down in the far side corner. And KMMO will bring it around the back of the net as Janesville completes a line change. Up and out of the zone, cross center ice. And they'll send it down into the Janesville zone. They'll get their line change, and Janesville will try to work it up and out on the far side boards. Held up there at the far side hashes and sent back down below the goal line. KMMO out behind the net, out front. Oh, he didn't pull the trigger fast enough as he had all the time in the world there for a moment. Nice shot, save, kicked over to the far side corner. Beautiful pass by KMMO, but they just couldn't finish it out front. Great for us here with the Bluebirds. Worked over here near side. Just in front of the press box, sent down into the Janesville zone. Janesville up and off the near side boards, out of the zone it comes. Tied up here just in front of the media booth. Sent over there far side. Janesville delayed offsides, they'll send it in. KMMO will pick it up around the back of their net. Pressure put on by Janesville, worked up here along the near side, held out here at the blue line by Janesville. Nice work on the blue line by Janesville so far in the zone. As KMMO will now work it up and out over here on the near side. And they'll send it down in, picked up there at the face-off dot, ran down below the goal line. KMMO with it near side. Out here to point, high slot, shot down, sticked away, and out of play it goes. As Zen kicks that one up and out with the stick. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off upcoming.
Yeah, on some of those little dribblers, I don't think sometimes people realize how difficult it is for goalies to see with that mask.
Well, and it's like a change-up pitch, right?
Yep.
You're used to that thing just rocketing in there, and then one comes in off speed, and it throws you off.
Yep.
Tried to work it out. Janesville picks it up in the high slot, shot high over the top of the net. Oh, back door, nice shot as that bounces off the back boards behind the net, rolls itself just out front, and Janesville there to stuff it away for the first point on the board.
Looks like that's going to be Asher Hall.
12:36. You're right. So Mr. Hall with
from
the
Jacob
goal.
Martin. So Jacob Martin with the initial shot off the back wall. And Asher coming in and cleaning up the rebound there.
That's good net front presence, right? I mean, you're just puck slid out there. That was beautiful. That's the anxiety of a goalie, Dad, right there. Is it's the quick speed back to the post, you know.
Yep.
That puck will slide out of the Janesville zone over here in front of the KMMO bench as Janesville pick up. Oh, I thought they were going to get a little steal there on the slow pass between the 2-point men. That puck will drive down. Far side corner it is. KMMO bring it around the back of the net. They'll send it back over far side up the far side boards. Janesville held it there for a minute. Now it'll get worked out across center ice. KMMO will work their way in near side. Little drop pass back here to the point. Near side it is. Not able to get a full control on it, and they'll send it down below the goal line as it'll slide over to the far side corner. Up and out along the far side boards. Center ice. Both teams battle for it. KMMO will pick it up. They'll try to work it in. Poke check there by Janesville. And that'll get slid back down below the goal line. Near side corner. Centering pass out front picked up by Janesville. They'll work it up and out. Yes. That was Swenson, I believe, on that pickup. Far side corner, KMMO work it up and out. Along the far side, cross center ice. They'll dump it down. As Janik will stick it down below the goal line. James will work it up and out here on the near side. Picked up, worked over, top of the circle, far side. Shot on net. Little quick check to see if it fell short. There is the KMMO goalie. Let's see who that is. We've got Ingersoll had a hold of it. We'll get a face-off upcoming offensive zone for your Bluebirds. Studier on the draw. Puck one back down below the goal line, worked over here to the near side. James will try to get a pass out. Now they'll get all the stick on it. Now it'll work over to the far side corner. KMMO out. They'll work it over here near side. James will able to get a stick on it as it crossed the blue line, sent it right back down. Slid high in the zone over there, far side for Janesville. Janesville not able to work it out as it banks off the official, stays in the zone. Now Janesville will work it up and out. KMMO with the loose puck. They'll pick it up there, blue line, work it over here, rink wide, near side, take it up, high slot, work down, top of the circle, near side. Hash marks, centering pass, awesome skates, doesn't make it there. Janesville pick it up. They'll work it up and out, and that'll be an icing. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off upcoming. Oh. We better do that. We'll give the Bluebirds the goal here.
What's this fancy device sitting on my lap?
Off the draw, driven over to the far side, or near side boards, I'm sorry. Down below the goal line, Janesville with possession, working it around the corner. All tied up down there. Both teams battle for possession. It comes out. KMMO centering pass. No. Gets kicked back over. KMMO picks it up along the hash marks near side. Moved over to the far side point. Shot goes on. Save. Rebound. Kick back out. Comes high in the zone. KMMO picks it up. They'll send that in. Glove down by the Janesville defense. And they'll try to chip it up and out. They do. KMMO will pick it up. They'll regroup just inside their zone. Work it over far side. Try to chip it up off the boards and in. James will able to hold it over there as KMMO works it back over here near side. Work it over to point, far side, up the far side boards, across center ice. Janesville zone, top of the high in the slot, moved down, sticked away by Janik into the far side corner. Around the back of the net, try to get a centering pass out here to point, intercepted by Janesville. Janesville will send that all the way down. That was tipped. I thought that was an icing. Tip, no icing, waved off. Long stretch pass by KMMO, picked off by Janesville. They'll regroup just inside their zone. Trying to work it up the far side boards. That one will work all the way down now.
Gonna have a delayed penalty here.
And I think, yeah, my guess is an elbow or
check from behind.
Interference.
Interesting.
It was something. We were gonna get it right somewhere.
He knocked him down.
All right, so now we gotta go penalty, away, set. There we go. So the Bluebirds will go on the power play. 5:04 to go in the first. Janesville leading 1-0. Along the far side boards. Janesville pick it up. Try to get a shot here on the near side. Off some pass. Stretch pass. It's going to be a foot race as KMMM goes in. Nice poke check by Janesville. Who was that?
That was Chase Rice.
Nice job by Mr. Rice as he got
nice.
back with a little poke and kept the shot from going on. Janesville will work up, far side boards, hash marks, drop pass, shot on off the side of the net. Along the far side of the net,
loose.
covered over.
Now he's got it covered.
A nice
yeah, it
little
looked like KMMO had a clean shot there. Rice with a little extra effort. Nice poke check.
Yeah, that was beautiful because they got a quick stretch pass out. They attacked on that penalty kill, and had he had a little bit more speed, he would have got that shot off. But beautiful job by Rice. Down below the goal line, KMMO from the far side. They'll send it out. That'll bounce out into center ice. along the far side boards. Janesville will pick up possession. They'll work it over to the point here near side. Up and out. Catching the lead man going in. Face-off dot near side. Ricochets over to the far side boards. Picked up by Janesville. Top of the circle. They'll work it over here to the near side point. Try to work it down into the slot. Oh, a little backhand as he fought for it there. Battling through the D-man out front. KMMO will get that one cleared out. Foot race to the puck. Janesville will get there first. They'll pick it up, working around the back of their net to the far side. Oh, drop pass. They even had me confused. Drop pass there. Worked up from the near side. Trying to get the stretch pass there on the far side. Not able to, and icing is the call. So just under 4 minutes to go here in the first. With just under 40 seconds to go on the power play for Janesville. And Avery Nygaard is the one in the box for KMMO. Shot on, sticked away. As Ingersoll puts it over to the near side, KMMO tries to work it up and out on the far side. Able to clear that one. And they'll burn a few more seconds off that penalty kill. James will pick it up, working around over here near side. Picked up by KMMO just in front of their bench, sent all the way back down far side corner at Janesville. Janesville work their way down. Tied up for a moment there on the far side. They'll work it up around the back of the net here near side. Up across center ice. Nice little stick lift by KMMO. Janesville didn't see him coming. And Janesville recollect their blue line. They'll work it over along the far side boards. Heavy forecheck pressure by KMMO. Puck hung up here just outside the Janesville zone. Now driven deep down below. Goal line, roll over here to the near side. Janesville will try and work it back up on the far side. Out to point, KMMO, shot. That'll go wide of the net into the near side. Hash marks, KMMO, centering pass down. Patted away by Janik, and down below the net it is. Near side, sent out here high in the slot. Shot, bouncing around. Sticked away by Janik, down back below the goal line again. James will pick it up, they'll work it up and out. Near side, they'll chip it down into the far side corner. KMMO will bring it around over here near side, try to work it up and out. Held by Janesville, sent back in. KMMO will try to work it around the far side. Up and off the glass, out of the zone it comes, knocked down. Center ice it is. Janesville just inside their zone. They'll work it over here near side. Back up and out along the far side boards. Janesville will send that one down below the goal line. KMMO will get there first. Work it over here near side. Nice work on Janesville. Centering pass out front just goes wide over to the far side. Not able to get somebody out front. Another shot as it comes over here to the face-off dot on the far side. Nothing going along the far side boards. Both teams battle. Picked up by Janesville. Centering pass out to the slot. High slot it is. Bouncing around. Shot goes wide. Below the goal line, far side. Puck kicks over along hash marks here, far side boards. Janesville shoves it down to the corner. The puck will kick out here now near side, center ice. Tried to catch, he had a man. Oh, KMMO had a guy running up the center of the ice there, wide open. Not able to catch him. As they regroup, cross center ice into the Janesville zone they go. Hash marks, far side, down below the goal line. Drop pass over into the far side corner, picked up by his partner. Stolen by Janesville. Janesville work it far side, tried to work it out, picked up by the point of KMMO. Shot, puck goes wide, near side. Janesville again, long stretch across their zone. Again picked up by KMMO. They'll hang on to it for a moment. Top of the circle, near side. Shot, and Janik all over it. So two in a row. Janesville tries to stretch that out across the zone.
Intercepted.
Yeah, both times. I say that's a no-go. Defensive zone face-off. Drawn over to the near side. Hash marks. James will try to work it up and out. Held by KMMO. Now it'll work out. As KMMO recollects, they'll work it from their far side of their zone out to center ice. Loose puck picked up by Janesville. They'll work it over here near side. Into the KMMO zone they go. Hash marks near side. Poked away by KMMO down below the back of the net. Worked up over here near side. Janesville point holds. Carson Combs, I believe it was there with the nice stop. Sends it back in, top of the circle, far side. Janesville circled down around. Lost the puck at the hash marks. Regained by Janesville. Worked out the point far side. Shot goes on. Big rebound out front, and there's the buzzer that'll end the first period as Janesville leads this one 1-0. And some beautiful work here by the JV team.
Yeah, that was a really nice period. Both teams played pretty well. Obviously, Janesville gets on the board. Nice up and down action.
They're looking outside of the two oddball stretch passes across their zone. I mean, they're making some nice passes, tape to tape. They're looking for that. They're driving hard. They're getting shots on net. I mean, right now we've got, and actually I'll show you how we do that too.
Shots.
So shots here for Bluebirds, shots here for.
Oh yeah.
So right now shots on net for the Bluebirds is 8. Or they've had 8 shots on net. KMMO has been able to put 6 shots on net. So puck's getting there. Both teams wrap up some words of wisdom and motivation. If you're getting cold, let me know. Get our little heater here. It's,
Not too bad.
it's not huge, but it's enough to at least take the chill off.
Reminds me of ice fishing.
Yeah, exactly. Less 30 packs though.
Exactly.
So Zen will head down to his net. We'll see Ferrum, Davis. We'll see Carson Combs out there. And a big hit off the draw there is KMMO center. Wanting to let Ferrum know what it was all about. KMMO will take entry far side. Sticked away, Janesville takes over to the far side corner. Picked up in the high slot, loose puck. Janesville works up the far side boards. They'll take entry into the offensive zone. Pinched off, picked up by KMMO and worked over here to the near side. Stretch pass by KMMO, picked up by Janesville. They held the zone, bouncing down around in front of the net. Kicked down into the near side and worked around to the far side, up the far side boards it goes. Held by Janesville. Janesville sent it right back down. Below the goal line, this will work its way over here to the near side. KMMO working around the back of the net. Far side it is, far side boards. They'll double back around the back of their net. Heavy forecheck pressure by Janesville as KMMO works it up and out of the zone here near side. They'll try to get a pass on the far side, intercepted by Janesville. Janesville try to work it up the far side boards. Out of the zone it comes. That one's tipped, no icing, waved off, picked up by KMMO. They'll work it around the back of the net here to the near side. Got a man on the far side there. Picks up, tried to catch his streaker coming up, not just out of reach, and Janesville will regain control around the back of their net, far side, up the far side boards. Stopped, held up by KMMO, held in, shot on net. Rebound over here to the near side, not able to get it back on, out to the high slot. And just off the stick of KMMO out at the point, as it works its way out, they'll regroup and send it back in near side. Around the back of the net, held in by KMMO, worked on the far side, hash marks, shot on, and that one will be held. And we'll get an upcoming face-off thanks to Mr. Zen Janik. Off the draw along the far side boards. Hash marks it is. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Big hit laid on by KMMO there as Janesville works it up and out. Now center ice, lost the handle. Picked up by KMMO. Worked across to the far side, off the far side board, sent down below the goal line, Janesville. Tied up down on the far side corner. Picked up by KMMO. Out to the slot, oh, lost the handle, no shot. That one goes on, sticked away by Janik over to the near side. KMMO holds, sends it back down below the goal line. They'll pick it up back there. Again, try to get a centering pass, not able to get all of it. And that puck stolen, taken away by Janesville, who works it up and out along the near side. Top of the circle, sent down below the goal line of the offensive zone. KMMO will pick it up, working around the back of their net. That one will slide out of the zone. It'll be a foot race. KMMO, no, Janesville able to get there just in time as
Penalty coming.
KMMO was coming in with speed, and I think there's going to be a hooking on KMMO. We'll see. It's a toss-up here.
I'm going to go with, well, I'm going to wait.
Oh, he got a cross
check. And it was like completely unnecessary, right? That puck was off into the corner. There's only 2 guys down there in his offensive zone.
Yeah.
And he hit him in the back.
Keep battling straight forward. You had him. Yeah. All right, so we've got, just get it?
Yep.
Perfect. So
Did I get
that's 42. So we've got Thomas Kuntz in the box for a cross check. KMMO will work it up and out. They'll send it all the way down, burn a few seconds as Janesville pick it up here on the near side, around the back of their net, up the far side boards. Worked over here to the near side. Cross ice, far side. They'll take offensive zone entry. Tied up by KMMO on the far side. Top of the circle, work down to the hash. Janesville with possession. Down below the goal line, far side corner. Worked up to the boards here, hash marks. Over here near side point. Step up, shot off some pads, almost a beautiful ricochet. Comes a little far over here into the near side corner. Janesville works it across over to the far side point. Shot goes on. Rebound kicked over here to the near side again. Hash marks over to the face-off dot, stolen by KMMO. That'll get chipped up and out, blocked down by the Janesville D-man, held at center ice. Puck stolen by KMMO, and they'll take it. They just about take their goalie out.
Into
That's
the bench.
on the bench. 'Cause that's a slap shot right out of play. That'll send it down to the Janesville offensive zone. And some of the dangers there is as a coach sitting on the bench, you know?
I've only been hit once so far.
I caught one about a week ago. I caught one right square in the chest.
Mine was a little lower.
Oh, man.
About 2 inches from disaster. It was.
You just kind of stand there, smile for a minute, regroup, right?
Yeah.
Out to the high slot. Janesville shot on, gloved and held.
I'm just going to have a seat on the bench for a second here and collect my thoughts.
I'm just writing up a play, guys. Don't worry about me.
I have a bad habit on the bench, too, of like leaning out into the play and looking over.
Yep.
And
Just
it's
getting missed
probably
by a
only,
stick
yeah,
or two.
it's only a matter of time
Yep.
before I catch a stick to the face. I don't know if you were watching the Canada-USA women's game the other night, and one of the referees got hit.
I didn't see the game. I saw the reports from it.
Yeah. She took a stick right above her mouth.
Oh man, that's got to sting.
Yeah. Look,
Janesville takes it, top of the circle, near side, shot sticked away by KMMO into the near side corner. It's what's impressive to me about specifically like NHL, things like that, where they can wear, half shields or no shields at all, and you catch those sticks to the face.
Yep.
And you always joke they come off the bench and they're back out the next shift. But man, I mean it's painful.
yes.
Janesville with possession down around the back of the net, kicked over here into the near side corner. Out here to point. Janesville pushes it back down, picked up by KMMO, smothered by Janesville, held in. Centering pass out front, knocked away to the near side. KMMO will pick it up around the back of the net, bring it up the far side. Center ice, just inside the Janesville zone. Janesville regroup. They'll work it out off the boards near side, or far side. Picked away by KMMO. Tied back up by Janesville. KMMO will regroup just inside their zone. They'll work it up here near side. No icing, tipped as Janik will hold that one up as Janesville try to work it up and out along the far side. Picked off by KMMO. They'll send it back down below the goal line. behind the net. Both teams battle for possession. Janesville will come up with it. They'll work it up and out. Out of the zone it comes, but picked off by KMMO and sent right back in. Janesville will pick up the puck, far side, working around the back of the net here to the near side. Loose puck will slide down just behind the net. A little back and forth behind the old net down there. Near side corner. Janesville works it back over and back over to the near side again. Trying to work it up and out. Top of the circle, near side. Janesville will go rink wide with it, far side. Off the boards. He's got a lead man. Get that pass. Oh, missed that opportunity.
He had Falligan just
man,
waiting at the
licking
blue
his
line.
chops. KMMO goes in. Shot. And a save by Janik. Man, that was.
There was a chance.
Yes. That's tough because open if you could get that pass off soon enough.
So the referee in that game ended up coming back. She had to leave the ice for a while, and she came back and finished the game too.
I love
Pretty
it.
amazing.
I love it.
I think during the Jets' last homestand down here, there was a ref that took a puck, or a linesman that took a puck to the mouth on a clearing pass,
Oh man.
and he was leaking,
That was
pouring blood.
Oh, I can't even. Oh, yeah, I can't imagine. I got hit by a squirt square in the chest, and that stung.
Yep.
Right? I can't even imagine getting hit in the face with a stick at a professional women's hockey game. KMMO will send it in, gloved and held by Janik. This period so far, just under 8 to go, and 7:25.
Yep, I'm working my way down here. I'm a really poor clock operator.
This period, though, so far has been really both teams back and forth. Some missed passes, but they're both battling. This has been a good period to watch. Into the slot, shot just wide of the post as he had that between. He had net space there and just missing wide. Janik will give that post a little tap and a thank you. And around the back of the net it goes, far side corner. Janesville holds his zone, into the slot they go, looking to get a shot. Oh, he was going to try to dish that back. Picked up by KMMO, regathered by Janesville, shot. Deflects off a stick, goes down below the goal line, far side it is. KMMO try to work up along the near side, off the near side boards, out at center ice. And sent right back into the KMMO zone. KMMO work it out, far side boards. Tip, that one will go down below the goal line, far side, no icing. Janesville send it up the far side boards. Picked off by KMMO, held, sent over here near side, slid down into the slot. Sticked away momentarily by Janesville, shot goes on. And again, Janik on his game picks that one up and holds it. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off on the near side. Off the draw, tied up on the dot. Kicks loose over to the slot, picked up by Janesville. Worked up and out. Janesville across center ice. Into the offensive zone they go. Far side, comes across the middle of the crease over here to the near side. Picked up by KMMO, knocked away by Janesville. Held, face-off dot, near side, shot. Save, rebound, and recollected, and Ingersoll will take that one, and Janesville with a nice shot on net. And a nice save by Ingersoll as we'll get an offensive zone face-off upcoming. Off the draw, kicked over here to the near side. Janesville trying to work it out to their point. Foot race to the puck. KMMO will pick it up. Working in far side. Try to cut to the middle.
Nice
Shot.
work.
Nice save by Janik. Worked into the far side. Tied up along the far side, or below the goal line on the far side corner. Pulled away. KMMO with it. Trying to get a centering pass. Poke check by Janesville out to the KMMO point. Shot goes wide over here to the near side. Janesville trying to chip it up and out. KMMO shot goes down, sticked away by Janik into the far side. Down below the net. Both teams battle for possession. KMMO trying to work it up and out. Janesville got a stick on it, bouncing around in the slot. Kicked over here near side. Janesville gets a stick on it. Chips that out. Puck will slide down. KMMO will pick it up just inside their zone. Janesville ties it up down on the near side corner. Worked out here. Hash marks near side. Oh, Janesville had a stick on it, poked away by KMMO. Back out at center ice it is. Janesville far side. They'll dump it back down inside the offensive zone. And Ingersoll will hold it up there behind his net as KMMO works it up and out. Center ice it is, and late whistle. I don't know.
I'm not sure why.
So I'm not sure, yeah, because KMMO had possession.
Yeah.
It came out of the zone, went back in, but KMMO had possession of it.
I don't know if the ref needed a breather or.
All right, holy cow. We went from one spot. We're going to get this squared away. 4:48 to go in the second. We're out at center ice.
I wonder if maybe it was an inadvertent whistle.
I think that was the case. James will send that one in. They'll regroup. And KMMO will pick it up around the back of their net. Worked over here near side. Janesville with the picking up the loose pass, trying to work it out to point. Held up along the near side boards. Held by Janesville. High in the zone. Hung up in skates. Brought out. Center ice it is. Janesville regroup. They'll work it up the far side. Into the offensive zone it goes. Forecheck pressure on. Janesville picks it up. I don't, he must have touched as he went in. I heard off. Again.
Well, there were, so he carried it in, and there were two Bluebirds
Still
in
had
the
two.
zone. When he made that hesitation move, I think he almost psyched out the refs for a second. They weren't sure what to call.
We've had a couple close calls right here in this zone, so now they're just going to blow. They're getting touchy. Worked up and out the far side. Center ice it is. KMMO work in far side Janesville. Cut towards the high slot. Still sliding down there in the slot. Picked up now by Janesville. Up and off. That's an icing. No, it's going to have to be played as that just gets sticked over by.
That was a knuckler.
Yeah, those are scary ones too. Any goalie they had out there, those ones on end, that
Yeah.
you just want to go out and take the place of your kid's
One
position
bounce and that can hop a stick so quick.
I've been on the unfortunate end of that. Those are hard to swallow. Puck down below the goal line. James will work it picked up by KMMO. Out along the near side boards. They'll work up the near side into the Janesville zone. Held up in the skates of the Janesville D-man. Tried to work out. Held by KMMO. Shot down wide of the net. Sticked away just for assurance by Janik. And that'll go through the slot over to the far side. Out to point. KMMO holds. Sends it back down below the goal line. Janesville trying to work it up and out. Hash marks far side. Centering pass intercepted by Janesville. They'll work it up and out. 3 minutes to go in the period. They'll put a shot on net, goes wide and over here to the near side. Hash marks near side. Janesville send it down below the goal line. KMMO will work it around the back of the net to the far side. Janesville intercepts. Tied up by both teams. Now worked over to the far side. Worked out here to point. High in the slot. Sent back down into the zone. Far or near side corner it is. Out here. Top of the slot, or at the hash mark shot. Off the pads. Rebound still loose. Out front save and held. And nice work by Ingersoll and great front net presence there by Janesville. Good Lord.
At this time, we would ask teachers being recognized by our JV players to begin assembling.
It's Teacher Appreciation Night, Nate.
It is 100%. Where?
That's exciting.
I hope to see a bunch of teachers.
Thank you.
I
Are
know
they going to scrimmage in between the second and third period?
Yeah,
Is that what
it
they're doing?
should be teacher scrimmage, right? Teachers
Right.
go, yeah. I know that we're going to do. There will be another appreciation during the varsity game, which a few of the parents are teachers to be appreciated. Shot goes on. Janik will hold that one. Matter of fact, couple of them, couple of the teachers that have varsity players, good Wilson school teachers, work
Yeah.
with my wife.
Is that where Lisa's at, is Wilson?
Lisa's at Wilson, yeah. Along with
Coach Lee, right?
yeah, Coach Lee, who's absent tonight due to the big pond hockey tournament up in Eagle River. Shot out from point, held by Janik. However, that pond hockey tournament doesn't start until tomorrow, so just getting an early start on it.
Is she playing?
Yeah.
I was at my folks' house and they're listening in tonight. I told my dad that's on my bucket list now, to play in the pond hockey tournament.
It's crazy. They Coach Lee played 4 years with. Holy cow!
Ooh, that was a nice
that goes
shot.
Far side. Held by KMMO. Work back down around the back of the net here, far side. Minute and a half to go in the period. Pressure being put on by KMMO at the moment. Held out, high in the zone. Sent back into the slot. Gloved by Janesville. Janesville now work it out along the far side. Shot goes on. Rebound up front, able to hold as Janesville's there to try to put it away. But yeah, this will be, I think they've been doing it now. So Coach Lee played with St. Norbert for 4 years, and so they put 2 or 3 teams together of ex-players.
Some of her former teammates.
Yeah, and they obviously they didn't hold the tournament last year, but the last couple they've taken second. So they're hoping to, I guess, break the drought here this year. It's supposed to be 7 degrees up there, so it should be good pond hockey weather.
There were some guys was it two seasons ago or 2 years ago? I think some of the guys from Janesville went up and won one of the divisions.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's like a bucket list thing. I mean,
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you have kids that play hockey, it's not in your future right now, right? You can't take the time off because we're still in season.
There's a lot of winter things that you might want to do that you can't do.
A lot of things I used to do, right?
Along the far side hash marks, Janesville chip that one up and out. 30 seconds to go in the period. Foot race to the puck. That'll die before it gets there. Good Janesville ice. So no ice, off the near side boards. KMMO will work it out. Rink wide, far side. They'll take entry into the zone. Hash marks, far side. Stop, hesitate. Looking to drop pass. Intercepted by Janesville.
Oh.
They'll work it up and out. 16 seconds to go. Janesville take entry into the zone. Work it down below the goal line, far side. Around the back of the net over here to the near side. That'll get chipped up and out, and we're going to end right out here at center ice. Oh, bad pass. Luckily, 3 seconds to go as KMMO almost had a gift by Janesville. So both teams will head on off. We're going to make some ice, but before we do that, we're going to have a huge appreciation to all the teachers out there, whether you're here at the rink or not. If you're tuning in, if you know somebody, thank them, because we don't do that enough. And don't forget, you wouldn't be where you're at today without your teachers.
Absolutely.
Because isn't that like something that I think is forgotten?
It is.
You know?
It is. It might, like I said, my mom and dad, I think, are listening in right now. Based on the text my dad sent me on I should wear a cup on the on the bench.
So he may have caught some.
He's listening. But they are educators. They were educators, retired educators.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can't say enough about what teachers do, right?
It is. I mean, it's everybody here. I mean, everybody in the stand. I mean, we all elementary, middle, high school, right? I mean, my wife was, does a lot with English language learners, speech. Yep. I'm going to stop because I'm not going to get it all and then I'm going to be in trouble. But
nope.
The time and the effort, it's a passion, right? Let's make no
Absolutely.
mistake that for all of you and Jim's parents listening in, thank you, because we know that you're not doing it for the money, because we know that's
exactly
right. It's a passion, it's a desire. It's pretty cool. So as we ramble, stick with us. We'll do what we can here to. We'll do what we can to show all of our teachers
Tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night. Over the past few years, teachers have stepped up and become heroes for our students, leaders in our community. The teachers being recognized tonight have been selected by the players to be recognized. While reasons for them being selected are different, the common theme is they have made an impact. The Janesville Bluebirds sincerely thank all who make a difference in the lives of our players and all students. At this time, we would like to recognize these special people who have made an impact on these and many others. First, Carson Truesdale has recognized Kurt Utek. Carson's reasons, because he is funny and very nice.
Funny and very nice, I love it.
Landon Swenson wishes to recognize Keith Wright because he's a cool guy. Gavin Vogel wishes to recognize Heather Bonzine because she is my favorite teacher. Avery Black wishes to recognize David Holmquist. Mr. Holmquist makes class enjoyable, he is hilarious, and really cares about the success of his students.
I don't want to say it, but he was around when I was in school, for Pete's sake. So.
Jacob Martin wishes to recognize Mark Little. Coach Little was an awesome cross-country coach. Chase Rice and Gus Studier wish to recognize Jordan Hester. He is very nice and helps us become better students. Joel Matuli and Liam Fitzgerald wish to recognize Liz Murphy. Joel reports she is nice and helpful. Liam reports she is nice and helps me. Asher Hall wishes to recognize Stephanie Awesome. She has always helped me with the work that I need to do and is a very good teacher. Carson Combs wishes to recognize Miss Derry Eastman. She is really nice and her classes are fun. Riley Butler wishes to recognize Brenda Wenzel. I have known her for my whole school career. She's the best elementary PE teacher ever. Alex Falgate wishes to recognize Peter Stuckey. Always knows how to make class more interesting. Nico Studier wishes to recognize Cheryl Rudke. She has always been really helpful for me at school. Owen Llewellyn is recognizing Sarah Weisky because she's a great teacher and part of my family. Once again, we wish to thank and congratulate all the great teachers, not only recognized here, but all the great teachers that impact our student and our student athletes. Thank you.
That's really neat.
That's a lot of fun there.
Yep.
You know, I'm sure your parents would attest to the same thing. I know that Lisa will talk a lot about. It's when you finally, I don't want to say finally, but you get those days that you break through. You can see it, right? You can see that you've connected some way, some fashion, or there's been many a times we've been at like festival foods and we'll come across a student from 5 or 6 years ago that recognizes and, says thank you. And again, I'm not a teacher, but I can't even imagine how cool that is to be able to affect somebody's life like that.
Yeah, I'm from a pretty small community, right? 1,200 people in northern Wisconsin. So they see and they come in contact with a lot of former students. And the educators up there, they can see that they changed people's lives,
Sure.
you know. So I think it's very satisfying for them to come across former students and see that they're doing good and did some really neat stuff.
And I got to imagine. I mean, obviously, a smaller community. You're the ability to see them in the community as they've grown up and what
Yep.
they're now doing and a part of that same community.
Yep.
Is obviously easier than a town of 100,000 or
Yeah.
wherever. You know what I mean?
I go back to Gillette, you know, quite frequently and still run into people that knew me when I was in grade school, high school. And it's like I never left. I haven't been there in many years now, or I haven't lived there, but it's like you never left the town.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's quite different than a big city.
It is. It is. All right. So Bluebirds lead 1-0. We'll get some ice made,
Yep.
and we'll be back at it here in about 8 minutes. Catch you on the other side.
It looks like Keegan's twin.
All right.
Literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the start of the third. As we get underway. And KMMO is fired up and ready to go as they'll pick up off the draw. They'll work in along the far side. Centering pass just out of reach over here to the near side corner. Work back down around the back of the Janesville net, up along the far side, held by KMMO, sent in, tipped out front. That one was able to get Janik was able to get just a piece of it, kicked over here near side corner. Along the near side boards, Janesville looking to work it up and out. Swing and a miss as he tried to send that one out. That was Matuli on that. Now it'll work around the back of the far side of the net. Picked up by KMMO. They'll regroup out at center ice, looking to get entry, and they'll send that up into the Janesville bench. And that'll come out to center ice. Puck out of play, center ice draw. That'll be worked down into the KMMO zone. What do we got going on here? Penalty? Slash? Offside?
Offsides, I think.
He had his hand up. It was weird.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, offsides. I've been off a week. Evidently, I don't know all the hand signals anymore. KMMO center ice, they'll send that down into the Janesville end, around the back of the net, near side corner it is. Worked up along the near side boards, Janesville work it up and out. Cross center ice, into the offensive zone, drop the puck down below the goal line, behind the net it is, Janesville will work it up back over here on the near side boards. In the corner, centering pass out over to the front, tipped away. That'll slide all the way down as it was tipped. Janik will play it out, leave it there for Combs. Combs will pick it up. Work it up over here on the near side. Pressure by KMMO. Combs will pick up the loose puck again, work it up the far side. Out of the zone it comes. KMMO with it out at center ice. Not able to get a clean pass on it as it's tipped away, and James will regroup. Work around the back of their net. Far side it is. Held by KMMO. Set up, shot, wide of the net, kicked over here to the near side. Top of the circle, near side. James will trying to work out. KMMO holds, sends it back down below the goal line. Far side of the net it is. Off the far side boards. Janesville picks up the loose puck. Errant pass picked up by KMMO. Taken in the slot. Shot, rebound, and held by Janik. And that kid has been on fire the last few weeks. If you've been tuning into the JV games, he was also called up a couple weeks ago to take over during second period to help out.
For one of the varsity games.
Yeah, yep.
I think I saw the end of that game. I think I was down here getting ready to practice after the Bluebirds game.
Yeah, Campbell had a rough start to the first period, and they sent Janik in second period and did a fantastic job. Campbell came back in, centering pass, shot wide of the net. Campbell came back in and finished off like a rock in the third period. So really good. Those two are just really great. Not only some pretty darn good goalies, but great kids as well.
Yeah.
Out front, tipped away by Janesville, picked up high in the slot, shot. And that one's up and out of play.
Yeah, I haven't seen very many of the JV games, but I've seen Zen, in the summer and a lot of the workouts this past summer, Sunday night hockey and such. Pretty talented kid, really,
yeah,
and he takes it very seriously.
I was just going to say, from what I hear from a lot of the coaches that work with him, is that his work ethic is top notch and great attitude. So that bodes well for him in his future. And Campbell's just a lot of fun. He'll come out and help out.
Yeah.
The younger kids, I really
was
like seeing.
Was he at the Hockey Rocks tournament?
I'll be honest, I'm not sure because
you were gone.
I was in a whole nother direction. Yeah.
Yeah. I know in the past. So at the last time we had the tournament, JC came down and let all the kids in the tournament take shots.
Oh, that's
Try
awesome.
to score on him.
Down below the net, KMMO trying to work it around the back over there, far side. I love it when they suit up and the young kids get to shoot on the high school goalie.
Absolutely.
Right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a great kid all around. Shot goes on, save, work down back along backside of the net, far side it is. Along the far side hash marks, chipped out, center ice, Janesville pick it up, dump it back down, picked up by Janesville at the red line. Worked over here near side, intercepted by KMMO. They'll work it back up and over Janesville zone, dump down below the goal line. That'll work its way over here to the near side. Picked up high in the zone by KMMO, lost the handle. Janesville regroup. Out of the zone it comes. KMMO will quickly send it right back in though. Behind the net, played by, I was just about to say by Campbell, by Janik. And Janesville will try to work it up off the near side boards. They do, held just outside the zone by KMMO. Now that'll be sent out on a reach pass, just out of reach, and an icing it is. Yeah, you see Campbell, specifically Campbell, a lot. He likes to endure the officiating at youth hockey games.
Yep.
So I've many of times been able to have him as an official as I've been on the bench, which is just it's so fun to see the kids give back at that age level and make a few dollars.
Absolutely. Like all youth sports and sports in general, unfortunately referees are quitting in droves, right? Because they don't want to take the abuse that they have to endure. Hockey, I think, is kind of unique because the kids start refereeing at a very young age a lot of times, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you'll have Pee-wee kids reffing squirt games.
Yeah, we can
Bantam
even see
kids
some
doing
late
Pee-wees.
squirt kids maybe help out with the U8 half ice stuff. Yep.
So they start reffing at a very, very young age, and it's really neat to see that support, right?
But like you said, I mean, it is definitely something that needs to be recognized as a lot of the officials are kids, you know? We talk about it a lot up here is they're not all Wes McCauley's being paid. You know?
No. Right, a lot of them are young kids, right?
Yeah,
and they endure
$35.
Unfortunately, way more abuse than they need to, and once again, adults ruin everything, right?
And that's coming from two adults saying it, so
they do.
Yes, sir.
You have to keep it in perspective. It's youth hockey. Obviously, this is the high school level, and these guys
far side
are
shot,
more
Janet
seasoned
kicked off to the
refs,
side.
but
well, I mean, obviously a different level of play, a different expectation for what potentially comes after this level than what is happening at a 9-year-old squirt game.
but they're struggling at the high school level to find referees.
They are. I mean, well, you made the comment earlier that these three officials out in the high slot, shot, knocked away, not there, second shot, rebound, kicked away by Janik, over to the far side corner. These are the same three officials that have been at 90% of the games. I think there's two. I've seen two other guys, but last year I saw all kind. When we were doing it last year, there was rotations. You'd see different guys, but
this crew did the Fury varsity game or the Fury girls game last night down in Beloit.
Shot saved, kicked over to the far side corner.
I'd estimate they're probably doing 4 or 5 games a week right now. That's a lot.
That's a ton. And make no mistake, they're not. This isn't their full-time job. They all have jobs, and this is something they do on the side. Shot kicked away by Janik over here into the near side corner.
Fortunately, they come out and do this, right? Because you lose very many more, and then games start getting canceled. And
well, and that's centering pass out front, bouncing around out here to the high slot. It comes high and over the top of the net. That one kicks out in front, shot wide of the net to the far side. Rebound still loose. Kicked down into the far side corner, worked up to the hash marks far side. Top of the circle, slides out. Shot deflected down by a D-man out front. In the slot it is, still loose. Janesville gets a stick on it, works it over here near side. KMMO tries to work it out to point. That'll come out of the zone. And some much-needed reprieve on Janik as it came out of the zone there for a moment. Now that'll head back out. Center ice poked away. Foot race to the puck. That'll go down. Stick.
Still loose.
Yeah, still loose. Able to get the stick in there was Janesville. kicked it down below the goal, and that's nice hustle
Yep.
on the forecheck by Janesville, number 20.
Chance Ferrum?
No, Ferrum, of course. That was beautiful hustle by Ferrum.
Gave his teammates a chance to change up there.
And keep fighting. So we've still got an attack going on, which is that much more tiring for. Oh, almost was able to hold that. Don't touch it.
Just out. Yep.
Mr. Martin there was looking down the pipe at a open run to the net and didn't realize it had slid out of the zone.
That might be because there's no blue line on this end of the rink.
Yeah. It is amazing how fast that stuff has gone away.
Yep.
Off the draw kick just in front of the KMMO bench. Run in. Wow. Big hit along the near side boards. Worked around to the far side. Hash marks. Lead man pass out. Nice work by KMMO as they go in along the far side. Held down into the far side corner. Pinched off by Janesville down below the goal line. Kicked over here to the near side. Janesville pick up the errant pass coming out. Tried to work it up and out. Held in by KMMO. Chipped up off the boards. That one will work out and back in off sides. Yeah, it'll be nice. The ice comes out somewhere end of April, I think I heard.
Yeah.
So finally get some
and it
new
hasn't
paint
been
down.
out. Last year they didn't take
No,
the
they
ice
didn't.
out. We skated. We were talking about that the other night, right? So because they didn't take the ice out, we ran some programs for the youth all summer. We never had a break between the end of the season in 2021 and the beginning of the season in the fall of 2021. So there's been some kids that have been on the ice, you know, pretty consistently without a break.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you see at least a month to 2 months of no ice. And
they get a chance to unwind a little bit.
nice centering pass over by KMMO. Great hustle by Janesville to intercept that. No shot on net. Around the back of the net, Janesville work it up far side. Yeah, that going on from a year where it was all home games, it felt like we never left the rink.
Yep.
Which was
Loose puck.
still loose, kicked out, poked away by Janesville, picked up by KMMO as they work it out. Cross center ice. Dumped down into the near side corner. It comes KMMO there first. They'll pick it up behind the Janesville net. Tried to work it back out the near side. Janesville will intercept it. Worked up the near side boards. KMMO holds. Top of the circle. Lost the handle. Janesville will pick it up. They'll chip it up and out. That one will tip down. No icing. Waved off. Picked up by KMMO in the far side corner. Picked up out at loose puck. Picked up out at center ice by Janesville. Oh, he lost his footing. Looking for that man coming up the near side boards. Not able to get there as the puck will slide just inside the Janesville zone. Janes will take entry. Face off dot far side or near side. Pass out front. Not able to reach, and it kicks over to the far side boards. Beautiful centering pass just out of reach of Janesville. As KMMO will work it down below the goal line. Janes will try to work it up the far side. KMMO there first. Out to point. Sent back down below the goal line, works its way near side. Goal line out to the point, out of reach. That'll be no icing as that was on KMMO. Down around the back of the net, they'll take it far side. They'll work up and out of their zone, work it over here, rink wide, near side, into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, lost the handle. KMMO able to hold. Now Janesville will pick up the loose puck, try to work it out. High in the zone it is. Now it'll come out. Cross center ice. Into the offensive zone, far side. They had a 3-on-2 going in. Kicked over here into the near side corner. Combs, shot goes in. Gloved and held by Ingersoll, and we'll get an offensive zone face-off in a long run without a whistle there as we burnt some time. We're down to 3.5 minutes to go in this game. Janesville still leading 1-0. Shots on net, all square at 17. Off the draw, back down below the goal line, worked over far side. KMMO works it up and out. That'll be an icing as it'll slide all the way out. And James will get another offensive zone face-off upcoming. Far side dot, back to the point, far side. Step up, shot, deflected, handled down, shot again. And that one's waffled up and over by Ingersoll, and that one up and out of play. Picked up, shot on, deflected off KMMO as they work up and out. Down into the Janesville zone. Janesville pick it up, trying to work it up and out over on the far side. Janesville work out, they got a man. Oh my goodness, again, not able to see that runner cutting right up the railroad tracks. That was gonna be a 1-on-0 against the goaltender. As KMMO work it up over on the far side, held by Janesville. Loose puck picked up by KMMO, sent out across center ice, down into the Janesville zone, and great back check there by Mr. Rice, and that'll work up the far side. Janes will try to work up and out, top of the circle, held by KMMO. Now to work out, cross center ice. KMMO will pick it up, try to regroup. Lost the handle. Janes will work it just inside. They lose the handle, back and forth it goes. Will work it down around the back of their net, up the far side boards. Chipped up and out of the zone. Picked up by KMMO and kicked over here near side. They'll work up along the near side boards, cut towards the tracks. Far side had a handle on it for a moment, intercepted by the Janesville D-man out front. Out front, first save made by
about a minute and a half left. I would not be surprised if KMMO maybe tries to pull their goalie.
Centering pass out front. Oh, not able to get a handle on it.
If they can get control of the puck.
Yeah, I think if they can put that forecheck pressure on and hold that offensive zone. They did it a few minutes ago where they put a lot of pressure on Janesville.
Yeah. Yep. Let's look and see
KMMO
if
work
they call
up and
him to
out.
the bench.
Goaltender's got his eye over there.
Yeah. Staying in the crease right now. It doesn't look like he's very anxious.
No, he doesn't look in that set to sprint to the boards. James will try to work it out far side. KMMO able to hold along the near side boards. 58 seconds to go here in. Shot on, held in the gut of Janik.
Looks like they're going to play it straight up.
Off the draw along the near side boards. KMMO is in, shot. Oh, that one fell out of the chest. He recovered, and Janik gets that one as KMMO with a quick shot off. 46 seconds to go in, and there he comes. Ingersoll to the bench. 6-man out on the ice for KMMO. So they are going to play no goalie last 45 seconds of the game. Shot goes on, out front, still loose. Kicked over here near side by Janesville, up and off the boards. Held in though. KMMO along the near side boards, tied up by Janesville. That one will kick out along the near side boards. KMMO come back, pick it up. Oh, just misses the official. KMMO across center ice, they'll send that back down into the Janesville zone. Behind the net, Janesville tries to work it up the near side. KMMO holds. Top of the circle, centering pass, no, doesn't make it. Batted down by Janesville. Out to center ice, Janesville will send that one down. And there it is. That's what we would say is the dagger, as Janesville puts it away with 12 seconds to go. And that is Peyton Davis, Riley Butler. Who's the other one? 6-14.
I think he just said, all I heard was 6 and 14.
Okay, 6-14. So Mr. Butler with the assist and Peyton Davis with the empty netter. Along the far side boards, tied up, and we're going to have a penalty. That's a check from behind for sure. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got going on here? He just sent. All right, so number 42 from KMMO getting away. Thomas Kuntz has been asked to has been sent off the ice. He's only going to get a 2-minute penalty, but a check from behind against the boards, that would have put him on a automatic DQ, as the official stated. Going to give him a little bit of a gift at the end of the game here, which I think is lucky for him, because he's rostered on the varsity. So
yeah, and the ref did a nice job. You know, he came over to the coach, explained what his call was going to be. And I've noticed that from these guys, these referees. They're really good about communicating with the coaches, but
they are. They're not pulling any punches. They're not trying to hide anything. They listen, too. If the players want to talk to them and they want to talk to them respectfully, these guys are great.
But having said that, that was a very dangerous play, right? It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that's how injuries happen.
Fortunately, nobody got hurt, and I think that the ref used his discretion. You don't want to over-penalize somebody, so.
And understands, too, right? Just got an empty netter on them, and it's frustration. They're
a little frustrating.
A lot of hormones at this age.
Yeah.
All right, so that concludes it with the JV game here. 2-0 from the Janesville Ice Arena. Coach Jim and myself, we thank you for tuning in. And in about 5 or 10 minutes, go ahead and tune back in. We'll get the camera at least up. We won't be live yet, or it'll be live. We won't be talking yet if you want to watch warm-ups of the varsity game. So I believe this will be our final tune-out on a JV game.
This is the last
for
game
the
of the
season.
Year?
Yep. At least for JV, I believe Saturday. I'm not sure if they're doing a JV game Saturday, so I'm going to make all things clear. There is a game against Beloit Saturday. Unfortunately, everybody that is a Blue Line Basics experienced personnel is gone.
Out of town.
So there will be no live broadcast of the Beloit game, which I do apologize. Myself, we're in a tournament in Dubuque. But that will be John Bowerman's last official home game. So if you are in the area and able to make it down, I do highly encourage that. Unfortunately, we just won't be able to air it, and apologies for that. But, yeah, we'll be right back shortly with the varsity game.